Hey guys, it's Noah and Bill. Coming to you from a nice little park outside our house. Just wanted to do a short video and talk to you a little bit about Noah here. First of all, our first book is going to be coming out soon, well, hopefully. So I don't want to spoil too much, but the book is going to be about when Noah was in the womb. That's when it's going to start off. So it's going to talk a lot about that, and then it'll also have something from a kid standpoint as well. So hopefully kids will get something out of it too. But anyways, Noah's 9 years old. He's a fun-loving kid, as you can see. What else? He's going into the 4th grade. He is in a general education type normal school. He is in a normal classroom for part of his day, and then he gets pulled out of the classroom when it's necessary. He can't be in the classroom the whole time because it's not good for him. It's not good for the class because he gets quite noisy, and he's not probably getting much out of it either. So we get him, he's pulled out of his classroom for a little bit of his day to do some physical exercise and also to do his own learning where he's at outside of the classroom. He does go into the classroom when with art and different things that he can do. He can participate in reading. He loves reading. So if he's in a good mood, he can be in there for reading and art and specials, which is like PE and music, that sort of thing. No, I'm trying to talk here. So that's kind of where he's at now. He lives at home with mom, sister, and me. We have 2 dogs and a cat. What else, Noah? That's kind of where he's at right now. He loves going for long walks, usually in a stroller / wheelchair, and he loves doing that. He loves going to the park, and that is where we're going to be heading to right after this. We are going to go swing and slide, and that's what he loves, right? See, yeah, yep. And so he gestures a lot and points to things, not necessarily what exactly he wants, but he's still learning to communicate. What else do you love, bud? You love reading. You love watching your videos over and over and over and over again. Yeah, I know. He communicates a lot with pointing, but and then like that, where he'll say I don't like it, or I want to move, I want to go. But he also communicates with a communication device, and we'll talk about that in a future video, because there's a lot to that communication device, which will be changing anyway. So, anyways. That's a bit about Noah. He does get respite care, which she actually just left. It really does help us keep our sanity. She does do a lot. She helps feed him and play with him and that sort of thing. So thankfully we do get respite care. What else, Noah? He wears glasses. He's nonverbal. He doesn't like to walk far distances still, mainly because his hips are probably bothering him. The x-rays and the doctors say that his ball and joint or ball and socket don't really match up. So possibly in the future, more than likely he'll have to have double hip surgery and kind of fix that, but there's not really much they can do at this point because he's still growing. So he does go on long walks in the chair, and he wears orthotics. which he has on right now, which helps stabilize his ankles. He wears armbands because of the self-injurious behaviors. He has sensory disorder, so things that may not be anything to you could be really, really overstimulating or understimulating, or he needs a lot of sensory input. So that's that. He has a chewy on, so I call it chewy. But he, see, because he likes to grind his teeth, and it usually helps. Yep, oh, going. We're just talking right now. He wears glasses because he still is, even though we don't know what his vision totally is. Yeah, okay. He is on the visually impaired side of things. Okay, we will go. I know you hear the doggies and you want to go to the park. I know. So that's that. But his other disabilities. Yep, I know. Which he's been diagnosed with is autism and cerebral palsy. Yep. And he's got a white matter deficiency in his brain, mainly in the corpus callosum, which is in the middle of the two hemispheres of his brain. They say that the white matter that he does have in his brain is myelating correctly, which is basically it's firing correctly all through his brain, but he just has okay, we're gonna go. I guess we're gonna go. But basically, there's just a lack of it there. So there's bigger blood pools in there instead of white matter. So it takes him a lot longer to learn things. Where you may pick things up on the first try, it may take him 5,000 times. But eventually, he may learn things. So. And then he's undiagnosed with a lot of other things. We've been tested so many times, genetic tests and all sorts of stuff, but nothing yet on that end. So we are still on the undiagnosed section of things. I know. We're gonna go. And then He's had a lot of, he doesn't eat solid foods really. Applesauce is basically the biggest, hardest thing that he'll eat salad-wise. Everything else is liquid form. He's had many barium swallow tests in his early life. And now mostly it's okay, right? He's had MRIs, he's had GI tests, he's had his tonsils and adenoids taken out, he's had tubes to take out his amniotic fluid that was still in his ears, which caused hearing difficulties early in life, but now they say his hearing is just fine. What else? We talked about your hips, we talked about your brain. He has had ERG tests to see about his vision. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, he's had x-rays basically head to toe. He's had MRIs. He's had all sorts of tests done. He's had all sorts of doctors and specialists. He's gone through many times of occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, feeding therapy. Thank God for all of that. He's been going to Shriners Hospital here in Portland, Oregon for a long time now because they bill your insurance, but they don't charge you anything outside that. If we didn't have that, we'd be broke a long time ago because he requires a lot of those therapies, which thankfully they help us out with. Okay, we'll go. So guys, thank you for watching this, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's really important to us. And then we will make future videos explaining a lot of that stuff we went over today. Leave comments below, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, take care. We're gonna go to the park now. See ya.